What's up, guys? Purple Dragon here, back with another video. And today, in this video, I am going to be discussing the Neo Legends. I've heard about this for a while, and I believe that it will be coming in to Season 9. Now here I won't just be talking about the Neo Legends, but I will also be talking about, well, not talking, but letting you watch the gameplay. But so far, what I can find of the Frozen Legends is that it should be in patch 9.20, and it should be the same as like the Lava Legends and the Frozen Legends, but Neo is really like future related, like how Season 9 is. And I don't know for sure if it will be called Neo Legends, because that's just most likely called Neo Legends. But a supporting factor I might have on that is not everyone, but everything seems so, how am I supposed to say this? So futuristic and so bright and so colorful, just like neon lights. So that's also a reason why I believe it, mainly because of the season. And for last season, whenever we got the Lava Legends, everything was based off of the volcano and the eruption and stuff. So all about lava and fire. And then whenever we got the not the Lava Legends, the Frozen Legends, that's when like the Ice Kings spread snow all over, and it was all about the snow climate, the iceberg and whatnot. But what I have so far is some of the skins. Now, in my opinion, I think some of the skins will be unique, but the only problem I'm really gonna have with them is if they go like over the top, like if they choose skins that are almost never used. Because with the Lava Legends, the Neo Legends, well, not the Neo Legends, the Frozen Legends, I see a lot of Red Knights being used, and I like that because now I can see a variety of Red Knights. But with the I forgot which one it was. With the Valkyrie skin and the Battle Hound, I don't see those on a daily. So seeing those, I wouldn't be as excited because I won't see them as often. I won't see their original color, original form as often. I want to be able to see them all in a variety. So like regular Red Knight, Frozen Red Knight, maybe Neo Red Knight. That would all be cool. Because I have the Frozen Red Knight and the regular Red Knight. So just seeing the Neo Red Knight and seeing all these different variations would be really, really cool. And seeing some skins from my personal favorite, like the Black Knight, which we'll discuss here in a bit, and the Red Knight once again, we'll discuss here in a bit. That would be cool to see too, because they're some of my favorite skins. But now, if I were to see the Battle Hound, or the Valkyrie, Molten Battle Hound Valkyrie, which I have, I wouldn't be as inclined, I wouldn't be as happy to see them, mainly because it's just that in that form, like not the form, but the original and the different variation. I want to see multiple, like at least 3, 4-ish variations. But whenever it comes to some of the skins I'm going to talk about, those are exceptions. So I'm going to start listing off some of the skins that could be possible, which I can't put on any pictures to reference or whatnot, but then I could see a name like for the Cuddle Team Leader, but Neo, I would think of the Neo Team Leader. That would be really fun and really amazing to see, considering there's the Cuddle Team Leader, and then there's a bunch of other team leaders. So there are multiple not forms. I keep thinking of Dragon Ball and Naruto. Multiple forms. No, I meant multiple styles. My bad. multiple styles of this one character or skin. My bad. But I just want to see, like I've already previously said, I want to see at least more than 2, 3, 4 not 2, 3 to 4 variations. But I'm gonna give this one an exception. I could see the Black Knight, but instead of Neo Black Knight, it could be the Neo Knight. I could see it as that, and I would love it because I personally don't have the Black Knight, but it's always been a favorite of mine. And if they could as well, this is just a little suggestion. Maybe the Skull Trooper, but Neo related. Like all the black is filled in with neon lights and whatnot. And then we have the Neo Mesmer, which I think would be an okay one. The black and green, I can't reference it, but you can just look it up. But I believe that the black and green would look really, really good, especially on Mesmer. But that's so far. Oh yeah. Now I want to talk about the Neo Red Knight, or I might just call it the Neo Knight once again, because there's gonna be hopefully 2 Neo Knights in my opinion, which will be the actually no, the I'm just sort of brainstorming here. The Red Knight and its Neo variation could be called the Neo Knight, and the Black Knight and its variation could be called the Neon Knight, not Neo. But I could see that happening. I would be really happy if that happened. But I also want to talk a little bit about like what's coming up in the next update whenever all this happens and whatnot, and we get the Neo pack if we do in the next update. I want to see the eye. I want to see the eye at Polar Peak turn into some giant monster, or a collaboration with Godzilla, King of Monsters, and the Fortnite. PUBG has already done that, and PUBG is always at least like 1 step behind Fortnite, or lower, because I don't think many collaborations have been done with PUBG than Fortnite. So if PUBG were to get some as big as Godzilla, then I believe that Fortnite could have it coming as well. And the Eye of Godzilla, this is just something that I thought about. The Eye of Godzilla in the trailers and whatnot looks almost identical to the one at Polar Peak. But I could see the eye turning into something that isn't Godzilla, like a frozen dragon-ish, kind of like the Valkyrie glider. That glider that we could get with Valkyrie. I would like a giant ice dragon hovering around the map and maybe getting involved with fights and whatnot. But one thing I would have the problem with that is that if we're at low health and whatnot and we're healing up, it's just gonna disturb us, make it harder. I get that's the point, to make the game harder, more challenging, more fun. But I don't think it would be too fun as you're healing getting killed by a dragon. Now I also want to talk about the wild pack. I think the wild pack for Fortnite coming soon, for like the $5 packs that you can get, I believe that it won't be as hyped as we don't think it would be, because it's basically like every other starter pack. 600 V-Bucks. Okay, I think there's 800 V-Bucks in the other ones, and then a skin, and then a back bling, and that's almost all we have for starter packs. That is the most we have, are just back blings, skins, and V-Bucks, except for the excuse of the Fallen Love Ranger, for the Lava Legends and the Frozen Legends, and soon Neo Legends. But I could also, I just keep rambling about all of this because these are all my opinions on what could happen during Fortnite Battle Royale. I believe that in the next update we should be getting that new storm bottle thingy as well. And one thing I could think of that doing, I'm just talking about all the updates and whatnot, I'm not specifically focusing on Neo Legends, but what I think it could do is, it says like tame the storm or unleash it or something like that. So what I think it would be able to do is you could set the storm to attack people. Like it could like turn to like one of those save the world monsters. So you could have like a horde of those attacking someone, or a horde of those like guarding you and whatnot, to where you can tame them. Or one thing I could see doing is a challenge where you need to like throw down a certain amount of those storm bottles and whatnot, and then you can get one of the husks, which are the zombies from Save the World, as like a back bling, like have them as a pet. I think that would be pretty cool, mainly because of the fact that I've always liked the zombies in Fortnite, like Nightmares and all of that. I've really liked it, and that's almost all I really have to cover. Trying to think of what else I can cover. That's about it. Well, I kind of want to get back to the eye at Polar Peak. So, with Polar Peak, I could also believe that maybe the whole iceberg will shatter, or the iceberg will get split in fours or split in halves, or maybe there could be like a special event that happens where, if in case that is just a an ice dragon or frozen dragon or whatnot, and it's not Godzilla, what I could see happening is when a big event where maybe the lava dragon and whatnot somehow comes up from the bottom of the volcano underneath pressure plant. There's no evidence that there is a dragon down there, but I believe there could be, because with the last the volcanic eruption that happened with the volcano, where the rocks hit everywhere and whatnot, they had to rebuild Tilted, and the Neo Tilted and rebuild I forgot, Retail Row into Mega Mall. I don't think it was just the volcano that caused that eruption. It seemed that there was way too much power in those meteors, well, not the meteors, but the lava rocks, than I think there should be. I think there's something down at the bottom, sort of forcing it to happen. I know it could be the prisoner, but I'm believing it's like a fire dragon, like I've previously stated. I know that whenever a volcano would erupt, it would have an extreme amount of force whenever the volcanic rocks would hit. But one thing I could see Fortnite doing is having a fire or lava dragon underneath there, and it would unleash, well, not blow up the whole volcano. And then what I could see for the next season, like I hope this happens at the end of the season and whatnot, like with the lava dragon, because I want this season to have a bunch of dragons in it and whatnot, considering the eye. So one thing I could see doing is we could have the frozen dragon in the Fortnite map as we're playing until the end of the season. And then at the end of the season, we could try to have something where like a cinematic where the ice dragon goes to meet the goes to the volcano and whatnot, and causes a disturbance there. But I'll continue next time, whenever I really can, because I'm almost out of time for this video. So I'll just want to see what happens in the next one. Peace out.